Hey everybody. So interestingly enough, I have a brand new computer. I noticed the last time or two that did a video that the sound quality seemed really poor. And then I realized it was because my speakers were crapping out. So after 10 years, finally got a new computer. So I'm hoping that maybe the picture will be a little bit better too. And hopefully once I hit my threshold that I can start recording some of these live feeds directly from my phone. But please check out CariniArts.com for my shop, my blog, my podcast. As always, my artist talks are live and free right here on YouTube. Sometimes I don't have anybody here, so it's just me talking to myself. But I firmly believe that putting in the work now will ultimately lead to success later on. And not success for me per se, but for somebody else that stumbles across them and finds them helpful. You'll have a whole series of videos, me talking about anything and everything as it pertains to art and a lot of other things that are not art related, as I dive into my many tangents along the way. But hey, that's the fun of YouTube. You can do what you want, and it's cool to be able to just come on here and throw my ideas out there, to have them housed by a platform like YouTube and know that, hey, eventually they might make a difference or help somebody else on their journey. But today I specifically wanted to talk about one of the things that I think is one of the biggest keys to success as an artist, really as anything in life. And it's not something that you learn in art school or any type of educational system. And that's passion. That's fire. That's soul. That's something that just you have. You can't really teach that. It's the intangible quality. It's the X factor. It's the thing that makes a difference. It's the thing that I think ultimately leads to my greatest success as an artist. It's the tenacity to push through the difficult times, but also the ability to just tear myself open and share the difficult experiences, the stories with others along the way, and to be completely candid and raw and fluid with them, as opposed to trying to tell a pre-scripted story. And it's why I'll always do the videos, at least that's my thought, in this type of format. I don't necessarily have the greatest studio lighting and all the bells and whistles and things like that. And so some people may not feel that my stuff is worth watching because of the production value, but production value can be an absolute delusion. I think that the real value comes down to the core, and it's that passion, it's that intensity. It's somebody that's been through the fire, the struggles, and that picks themselves up and carries on, that continues on, and then tries to lift other people up along the way. And in school, you can learn a lot of fundamentals, you can learn a lot of valuable things, but what you don't learn is you don't learn passion. You can't really teach passion. You can inspire somebody and you can pull some things out of them. You can help them grow, but passion has to come from within. So inspiration, I find, is fleeting. And that's why so many people say things like, "Oh, I'm not really feeling inspired right now. Can you help me get inspired?" If you're always looking for external sources to get inspired, I don't want to say you're in trouble, but I can kind of see what's coming until you can get to a point that you can create the inspiration, that you can push yourself, that you can work through the times that you don't have it. You're going to be fighting an uphill battle. And there's a lot of uphill battles along the way. And that's just one that you don't really want to have to fight. So in life, find what you are passionate about. Find what stokes your fire, what gets you at your core. Find your calling. And that's the thing you should be doing. Stop wasting your time at some job that has this illusion of security. I see all these things, all these stories of people talking lately about how the wages that are paid, they're not even enough to survive on, and people lose their jobs that they didn't even want because they had a 401k or they had health coverage and this and that. And now they lose that, and then they're basically at the bottom because they've been fighting for somebody else's passion, somebody else's dream all along, and they wasted so much time. So while you can, get out and go after your dream, go after your passion, go after the thing that gets your fire going. But if you're an artist and you're sitting back saying, "Hey, I have a lot of things I want to do, but I'm just not really inspired right now." Well, guess what? Sometimes you have to put in the work when you're not inspired, and that's what ultimately leads to success. So you will never learn in art school passion, fire, intensity, drive. Yeah, you can condition yourself and build the habits that can become the rituals, but ultimately that fire within yourself, you have to keep that going. You have to create that, and you have to keep that fire burning bright. So that's my message for you today. Passion, intensity, find your calling, go after it. Check out CariniArts.com. Join me for my other artist talks, and let me know what you want to talk about. But as always, feel free to leave your thoughts, your comments. If you disagree with me, share your thoughts. If you agree with me, share your thoughts. I want to know what you think. So have a good day. Stay safe. Be well. CariniArts.com.